Today we're talking about that dreaded weekly chore, the laundry. And when it comes to that, Mother did always say it's best to completely clean your dryer lint trap every time, right? Well, that's good advice, but did you know that there's still a ton of dryer lint that can build up throughout your system? And without professional dryer vent cleaning, that lint can build up, causing a big problem. Here today to talk about these important topics is Mr. Appliance franchise consultant and trainer, Michael No. Michael, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Now, let's start with the most important part of this topic, fire prevention. And Michael, can you explain to us how big of an issue really is dryer fire safety?
I can, Megan. It's a very big issue. From 2010 to 2014, fire departments responded to over 15,000 fires directly involving clothes dryers. This is according to a 2017 study done by the United Fire Protection Agency. And out of those 15,000, 3,000 were directly linked to improperly removing lint from dryers. Those fires caused around 5 deaths, 100 injuries, and $35 million in property damage. So this is a very big issue that not enough people know about or really think about.
Oh my gosh, Michael. I mean, and I guess one thing aside from those numbers that shocked me was that, just doing a really good job of cleaning your dryer lint trap isn't enough because there's so much other lint that can get caught throughout the dryer vent system. So I guess what I really want to understand, can you explain to us where the rest of that lint goes if it doesn't get caught in the dryer lint trap?
Sure, Megan. Yeah, the dryer lint trap does a really good job of catching lint that comes into its area of the machine, but unfortunately that's only about 25% of the total lint and debris that flow through. The other 75% tends to gather in different places throughout the dryer vent system, from places that you can see, like the lint trap and the exhaust coming out of the back of the dryer, to places that you can't see, like the venting that is inside your walls or ceilings. And when it tends to bunch up in there, it heats up due to the heat that's coming out of your dryer, and that's where the risk of fire comes in. Plus, when it bunches up like this, it tends to make your dryer have to work harder, which increases energy costs for you because it's working harder. And also, eventually, things tend to give out on your dryer. Things like the heating element, which would mean you'd have to eventually have that repaired.
So the information that I'm hearing from Mr. Appliance repair experts is this: that dryer lint is very flammable, that when you clean your dryer lint trap, it only removes about 25% of the lint that our laundry creates, and that the rest of it gets clogged up throughout the dryer vent system, which runs through your walls and your ceilings, and that creates a fire risk. And plus, letting that dryer lint build up means a dryer that's working less efficiently, which could raise our energy bills, right?
Absolutely.
And I guess, Michael, now that we've established that, can you tell me what can homeowners or renters do about this dryer lint problem?
Well, the best thing they can do is to have their dryer vents cleaned at least once a year. I had a service professional in our system tell me something about this once that makes it kind of easy to remember. He said, change the clocks, clean the dryer vents. In other words, twice a year for daylight savings time, think about getting your dryer vents cleaned. Now, as a homeowner, you could do this yourself, but it would probably involve purchasing specialized equipment. So we recommend that you hire a qualified service professional to do this for you. It's easy, affordable, and can be done in about 30 minutes to an hour.
Well, Michael, tell me, does Mr. Appliance have a specific system for this service in place?
We do, and it's completely non-invasive. We don't even have to enter the home.
And Michael, you mentioned some 15,000 residential house fires each year are tied directly back to clothes dryers. So reducing this risk is obviously very important. And part of that, you also said, is tied to just how flammable dryer lint itself is. And did you say you can actually show us an example of this today?
I can. We prepared a little demonstration for you so that you can see just how quickly a fire like this can spread.
Michael, thank you for that demonstration, and thank you for joining us as we discuss fire prevention and safety. We encourage you to find out more about this important topic by visiting the Mr. Appliance website.